Oh yeah, baby. Welcome back to the show, sexy babies out there. All you sexual babies out there.
Well, welcome back to the pod, episode 18. We have reverted back into the larva state of the podcast, where there is no face cam.
Yeah, no, due to, I guess I wouldn't say unforeseen circumstances, but circumstances, I don't know, camouflaged circumstances.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, we had to do away with the video aspect of the podcast. We had to put it down in the backyard, but we'll go get a new one next week.
Heck, there might even be some special stuff we can do with the face cam stuff next time. I'm not sure yet, but I'm looking into it.
Like funny filters, funny face filters
Oh
for our
my gosh, oh my
faces.
gosh. Yeah, that means I have to record on Zoom.com.
Oh my God, can we
Zoom.com.
do the puppy filter from Snapchat so I can stick my tongue out, I guess? I think that's what white people used to do with that. Which
Oh
that was
man.
a really weird trend for like girls, like that specific filter. Like I don't know what about that appealed to them so much. I don't know if it was the tongue licking aspect or what. Kind of weird.
I don't know, maybe it was just like, oh, it's a cute filter, let me screen cap it and send it to you kind of
The licking thing, and there's even a sound effect with the licking. It almost seemed
thing.
like sexual in a way.
I think that was the goal, is to make it as like provocative as possible or whatever the word would be. Uh
Okay, so basically it's a deep state conspiracy so that like they can get white women to start fucking dogs or something like that, or they're trying to get somebody to fuck dogs with that one app. Like
yeah.
definitely 100% absolutely that's what's going on.
Like I don't use Snapchat ever, uh but that does
You're
make
not a
sense.
Snapchatter, bro. What the
Yeah, I'm an Instagram only fella right now. I don't really use anything else.
Instagram truther.
Mm.
No, I primarily use Instagram. Like I don't know, people ask me like, are you on TikTok? And my answer is a resounding absolutely not. I'm not on TikTok. Why
Well,
would I need that when I have Instagram
huh.
Reels?
Apparently, I
It's just
have Snapchat
the brain pop.
installed.
Yeah, I have you added on Snapchat, and your name in Snapchat is sexy baby with a bunch of like provocative emojis after it.
Mm. I
That's
think
what I
that's
made your
kind of
chat.
accurate in some ways.
Not in every way, I would say that's accurate.
Mm. I just
In every
know.
way,
I just know that I am not a dream person. I would not text minors and such, which is what Dream got in trouble for doing on
yeah.
ye old Snapchat.
Yeah, I heard somebody talking about it, how like I don't even remember what they were talking about, but it had to do with like the fact that Minecraft YouTubers are stupid because they can't ignore a 16-year-old giving them praise. Like they just have this like fixation on like having a bunch of attention and shit, basically, I think is what the video was getting at.
Hmm.
And that's like because they're like before they got popular on YouTube, they were just like nerd kids that, I may or may not bully in a school setting. Um, but no, and then like, yeah, they get a bunch of subscribers and attention, and they can't let a single drop of that go. That's what I'm going with. That's my take on that. That's why you see that all the time.
It's trying to make me get a Bitmoji. I'm okay.
You can make your Bitmoji black.
For real?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
wild.
you can do whatever you want with the Bitmoji. Like you can make them green too, but I don't know. Ben, his Bitmoji's black.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think his is like a black dude with like an Adidas tracksuit and dreads or something like that. That's
That's
his
awesome.
Bitmoji.
That reminds me
It's
of Clay. Clay on
yeah,
Grand Theft Auto would just like change his guy every day or so. and get charged like $100,000 in the game, and he would just keep
Oh
making
yeah.
him different black men every single day.
That seems very in character for that guy.
Oh,
I saw a video on YouTube that reminded me of him, and it was like from 17 years ago.
oh
And it was like
Christ.
12-year-old sends me a mean message on Xbox Live, and it was from like the old 360 days.
Yeah.
And this kid's just like, "You fucking boob! If you got out of the drink, I would beat your fucking ass, you little pussy!" It's like his voice is like quivering. He's on like the verge of tears. He got completely ruined in whatever fucking game he was playing by the guy that sent this fucking message.
Hmm.
Just, like it was really funny. But you're immediately going in like you fucking like holy fuck, that was a different time. Completely.
uh, what
Some may say a better time, best
what I have brought up today is that I was watching a stream yesterday, and a guy said retarded. So we are
based.
going back to the 2009 words after so many years, which I find intriguing.
You know, saying stuff is gay and stuff is retarded is like it's like making a comeback.
Yeah,
And I'm everything positive. Like every word that means something positive. That's how I feel about the prospect of those two words making a comeback.
I just know for a long time a lot of people are like, you can't say that. You can't say those things. It's insulting. You can't do that. And then people realized how much of a stickler that kind of person is. So now they're just doing it out of spite, I feel. But it's still
Yeah,
funny.
I mean, I was doing it out of spite. Now I just do it because it's in my vernacular. I just say it all the time.
Yeah. I meant like the people that would try to gatekeep other people from saying it were spiteful. Uh, but still, it's funny to even think about 2009 Call of Duty lobby words kind of getting back into the vernacular. And the only
Yeah,
one we can't say is boop. So it works out, I think.
yeah. The nefarious N, as I like to call it from
Yeah.
time to time.
Yeah, we can't say boop, but we can say pretty much all the other 2009 words now, I guess, which is going to be interesting to figure out.
Yeah, I think calling somebody a fag, like not in like I hate gay people way, just like in a you're acting like a fag type of way. I think that's gonna make a comeback in the next couple years.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the phrase of, oh, well, that's fucking retarded is perfectly fine, which is interesting.
Yeah, and saying that's fucking gay,
Yeah,
or saying somebody like quit acting gay.
yeah. You gotta talk like Riley from Boondocks. That shit's gay. That shit's
Oh
gay as
man,
hell.
I wish I could be Riley from Boondocks so bad because he says like gay and retarded, but he's also black, so he's allowed to say the N word.
That is
And
true.
I'm
He
like,
does have
man,
all the 2009 words.
yeah. I mean, yeah, basically Riley from the Boondocks is just like a 2009 MW2 fucking like 10-year-old or something like that, if you really think about it.
That's a pretty fun image. Thinking about him playing MW2 and just being a brat the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm basically this weekend I'm basically um playing like Daisy
Oh yeah?
because I'm away from home and I didn't originally anticipate that. So I don't have any like toothbrush or toothpaste or
Oh, you're
change
saying
of
like you're
clothes.
just camping in in a random building.
Yeah, like I'm a like the current building I'm in is my dad's house, and I had to loot for like I had to actually do looting. And it's like in like Tarkov or Daisy, I had to like search through drawers to like, okay, here's toothbrush. Okay, add that to my inventory. All right, here's my toothpaste. Add that to my inventory. And then I went looting for like a t-shirt and like some socks and underwear, found
Hell
that.
yeah.
Um, what else have I been doing in game? Uh, yeah, I mean, I conceal carry, so I have a gun. Like they have
Yeah.
guns in Daisy. So
Technically, you're
yeah,
doing
that's yeah,
Red Dead
it's been pretty good.
Redemption, Last of Us kind of looting too.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially Red
Um,
Dead Redemption
and
2.
then
That game, you just mash X, I think, and pick up everything.
yeah. Oh yeah, well, like I'm imagining like a hunger and thirst meter, which my thirst
Ah,
meter's
yeah.
low, so I have to grab a water, which thankfully, due to this survival game situation, I only have my phone, so I can take you with me.
Oh
I can
shit.
take the whole you and the whole audience with me to get a water,
uh,
even though you can't see it. Trust in your heart that it's happening. So let's see. I'm gonna search this and loot for some water here.
a game
Um,
in relation to the whole hunger and water meter thing would be Fallout 76. I've been
yeah, well,
playing a
they have
shit ton of that game, and it's pretty good.
yeah, I've heard people say good things about that game as of late. I don't know, I never really got into it too much.
Mm.
Well, that's a lie. I never fucking played it to begin with.
Well, it's
So
weird
like,
because I do it in spans, and by that I mean like I first played it in 2019 for like 2 days, and I hated it. And then I
mhm.
waited a couple of years, went back in 2021 and played it for another couple days, and then didn't like it. And then, like 3 weeks ago, I was like, all right, I'll fucking try it again. So I've been playing my ass off in that game. I went from level 17 to level 54 in like 3 weeks.
Shit, is that like fast
Uh,
for that game?
Not really. I mean, there's level 1000s, so I'm not doing that good.
My one old work buddy, Suboxone Noah, he was very into Fallout 76. He would always be telling me man, he always be like, he be telling me like, man, like, he be telling me like, man, you need to get that Fallout 76, man. And I was like, dog, I ain't getting it. It ain't my shits, yo. All right, I'm done doing Ebonics, but you get my point. I don't know. Fallout 76 just doesn't appeal to me at all. Like people can tell me it's good all day long, but I'll still probably never play it.
Well,
Nothing against the game.
it took them like 7 years to make it really good, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's absolutely true. That's why I slept on it when it first came out. Uh, because I was like 50-50 on whether I wanted to get it, and then it came out and it was just like complete fucking dog. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, fuck this. I'm not buying that game.
The main issue I have is spongy enemies and me just being lazy and not wanting to build a base properly.
Oh yeah, I forgot they have like base building shit in that.
Yeah. Like, I guess since I didn't build a proper base, I don't have, like, stuff. Like, I don't have an armor workbench, I don't have a power armor workbench, or any of that shit. So,
Holy fuck.
so, so my base is, like, super shit looking and it has barely anything in it. And then, I face a bunch of enemies that auto kill me in, like, 2 hits. Uh,
This sounds like you're describing like Skid Row and like you're housing on Skid Row with all the homeless people, and you keep having to fight off waves of the homeless because they keep trying to attack you for resources. Yeah, that's what that fucking reminds me of.
Yeah,
People saying that they're seeing them, but they're just hallucinating on fucking GHB or something in the middle of the road.
yeah, it was just yesterday I got into a repeated battle with a single Assaultron robot that literally just auto kills you. Um, and I fucking hated it. I think I died like
Wait,
5 times to this Assaultron. And all it would do is fire its stupid head laser and one shot me every time. And I was getting so pissed.
yeah,
Um,
I would get fed up with that shit like almost immediately, I think.
yeah.
I would just fucking I'd throw the controller halfway across the room, say fuck this, and just power the console off. Especially
uh,
if it was it just not leaving you alone whenever you'd like respawn.
well, the thing with Fallout 76 is that it continuously respawns you in whatever interior you died in. So the entire
Oh,
time I keep respawning, he's like, "Oh, well, he's right here," and it just follows me wherever I go and just fucking lasers my head off. Not a
you
fun
know,
time.
that's a shortcut to a really bad time, at least
Yeah.
for me.
Uh, I just know that a lot of people that are like under level 50 in that game are like, this is not balanced. This is not how you make a video game. And I understood it. And then I started reading Reddit articles. Yes, I read a Reddit article, which is insane. I
Wow,
should
you
say
read it on
thread.
Reddit.
I should say thread. But
Wow,
yeah.
wow, you read it on Reddit. Wow,
Yeah, I
that's
read
so crazy. You read it on Reddit.
yeah, I read some shit on Reddit. Um talking about how when you get past the level 50 hump, the game gets far easier. Um, which is a lie. It's just a straight lie. Um, I got to level 54 and everything still one shots me. I don't know how people like this game. I think it's an acquired taste. I'm surprised I kept my shit up to level 54 in this game. Um, I'm gonna try my hardest to still like it, but I'm not gonna play any of the main story shit because I got to this spot. It's gonna be a big spoiler block here for whomever wants to play Fallout 76 real quick, okay? Just a forewarning, okay? So, I'm at this part where the main quest line is essentially down to the Enclave quest line in the game. And you go into this bunker under White Springs, which is like this big location where all the responders group is, which is the main group of the game. And you are tasked with figuring out all sorts of crappy little tiny like objective markers, and
Yeah.
then somehow you get nuclear launch codes and drop a nuke and then fight a dragon or something that looks like a dragon. And the dragon is like your level, but it's like 68 times harder than an Assaultron to kill. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. I it would take like 30 hours for me to beat that Scorch Beast or whatever the fuck it's called. And I don't wanna. I really don't want to.
Yeah, that sounds like annoying. What am I trying to say here? Annoying, over convoluted quest starter pack right there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that is.
And it also sucks that every session I get into right now, every single time somebody has dropped at least one nuke on the map. And it just creates a bunch of bullshit that you have to fight off. Um, But the
Wait,
usual.
so like, other people, other people will like trigger that quest, and it becomes your fucking problem just by proxy.
Well, they probably already beat the main quest line because they're overpowered and over the level 100 spike, and uh,
Yeah.
and they just teleport back to wherever that bunker is, and then they click a funny button and select where to drop the nuke, and that's all they do for like the whole session is just waiting for that cooldown to end and then dropping a nuke.
Holy shit. Actually, that's pretty, I don't know, that's kind of a Chad move. That's
Yeah,
kind of badass. Good way to greet.
it's a good way to endlessly spawn the Scorch Beast thing, which I guess would make sense on why they want to do it. But
Yeah, I know. I think Suboxone Noah, when I worked with him, fucking, he was telling me about the Scorch Beast, and he showed it to me, and I was like, this does not look like
yeah,
Fallout
it's literally a
enemy.
dragon. It is quite
Like
literally a
it's some shit from
dragon.
Elder Scrolls. They just threw an Elder Scrolls asset in there. And
Yeah,
as far as I'm, that's what they did.
yeah. It, it's a good game, don't get me wrong here. But just the imbalance of how strong you can be against the enemies you face is way worse than it ever was in Fallout 4. And I don't know how you fix that in a 7-year-old game, but I would at
Especially when
least
it's like
try to fix
online.
it. What's up?
Yeah, especially when it's like online only.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like it's kind of hard to scale difficulty in something like that.
I,
I
I
mean,
mean,
compared to Fallout, you can have like regions that will specifically yield like high level enemies, and then you have other areas where it's just like, oh, it's Raider McDickhead, and maybe there's like one guy in power armor or something that you have to fight.
yeah, but it's not as difficult at all. Like,
Yeah, no, that's what I'm getting at.
I just think there needs to be better balancing there for people. But maybe when I'm level 100 and I have 86 power cores and I just camp in my fucking power armor all day, I'll actually have some fun. I don't know. It's gonna be
Yeah,
a lot of WIP and that shit. Work in progress. Yeah.
this
Oh
shirt that I
man.
scavenged, that I put on, obviously, I feel like fat as fuck in it, and I might just wear my dirty shirt that I wore all day yesterday instead, so I don't feel as much of a fat ass in it. Um, I don't know. Oh yeah, I thought this was really funny. I fucking saw this the other day.
Yeah.
Apparently, China the Chinese government released this thing, and it's talking about like World War III basically, but it's framing
Whoa.
it like it's like the third season in an Overwatch comp tournament. And they're basically saying like I'm trying to think of some of the shit that was said in the video, but I guess they said like, oh, we were nerfed the past two seasons, but now we got a big thought that we're gonna be an all-star player this competitive season. It's like, what the fuck? Like, who came up with that shit, dude? It's a fucking war. It's World War
That's
Three, and you're like, yeah, this
crazy.
is video games. Oh, millions are dying. Yeah, this is just fucking video games.
Oh,
Totally. I'm
oh,
sorry,
I
it's a Chinese guy. It's a video game.
I got another gaming related topic real quick.
Ah, gaming. Love gaming.
Take-Two had a conference call
Yes.
and they announced that Grand Theft Auto 6 will come out next fall after saying it would come out in next March.
Yeah, and then they're gonna get on another conference call in a couple months, and they'll be like, yeah, we're looking at a 2030 release date because that's what's going to happen. They're just gonna keep pushing it back. Like,
Well, what's weird is that like
they
it
like,
already has a good like from what was leaked, it already looked like it was like a quarter done at that point. So I don't know why the pacing on putting the game together is taking so long?
Because Rockstar is, well, I was talking about this with a couple people last night. Rockstar is like the laziest fucking game studio ever. Like people will sit there and just fucking suck them off for hours and hours upon end on how, GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 and all, oh, these games are so good. Yeah, they're good fucking games. But goddamn, do the devs like drag their fucking feet constantly for like every game they've put out in the past like decade.
Yeah, it's just kind of
I think longer.
strange. It is
It's like
quite
dumb if any.
strange.
It's, I wish they wouldn't like put out a release date until they have something like legitimately concrete because every fucking time you see these like headlines coming up like, oh man, new GTA's release date got announced, and for some reason, well, I guess we're doing this, but like people will like discuss it and talk about it. And whenever I get in that discussion, I'm like, dude, they're going to push it back again. That's what always fucking happens. So, like, I consider any release date Rockstar, really any game studio in the 2020s. Anytime they have a release date, I think it's just bullshit immediately.
Yeah.
And then if it's not, I'm pleasantly surprised, so it's a good thing. I'm happy that.
I just know from what was leaked, it did look pretty well polished, but it also had all those work in progress text boxes for like dialogue they didn't have and stuff.
Yeah,
So I guess it makes
yeah,
sense to
I
push
saw
it
that.
back a bit, just to make sure all of the mouth movements in the cutscenes are lined up or whatever. And I honestly do think they're gonna shove a bunch of money into cutscenes because that was one of the
Yeah,
things that they did a shit ton of in Grand Theft Auto 5. Like I think
yeah,
about like a quarter of the gameplay in the story mode was cutscenes.
yeah. And in the GTA 6 cinematic trailer, I mean, clearly they're putting some like ass behind the graphics in that game, and because I mean, all the cinematics in that trailer looked amazing.
Yeah.
How much of that actual like in-game cinematics rather than like a polished thing to show the public, I do not know, but I don't know. I think it'll look good at the
Yeah.
bare minimum when it comes out. I think that's for sure.
I
Um,
I can't wait to see if they try to do what they did in Red Dead, where they have a cutscene and then it transitions into the gameplay seamlessly. I wonder if they'll do that again.
yeah, I think so. I think they'll be able to make it look somehow even smoother
Ooh.
than it did before. I think that would be. Um, oh, speaking of GTA, I was watching this like video essay or whatever on why Jimmy DeSanta from GTA 5 is like he's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Like he's not that much of a piece of shit, even though he's still it is. But there's like they would like show like B-roll of like Jimmy playing video games in his fucking room and like seeing like the Righteous Slaughter gameplay. It looks like fucking like YouTube shorts like brain rot for fucking 6 year olds. It's literally what it looks like with all the shit going on the screen. You'll have to take a look at it sometimes because it's actually like kind of mind blowing how like they're satirizing like with that specific thing they're like satirizing like the rapid what word am I trying to say here
The
like just
messiness.
like as much dopamine, yeah, just like messiness on the screen that just translates to as much dopamine as possible going into your brain. And they're parodying shit like Call of Duty, obviously, but now that's literally like what kids are watching. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like we didn't have like real brain rot shit like that, but now I guess kids nowadays fucking do.
I know
But I just found that interesting.
This lady had a
I
bit.
saw that.
This lady had a bit on her Twitch stream where she was like trying to talk to the crowd that was watching her, and then she pulled up Subway Surfers on the side. It was like, "Do I have your attention now?" It was pretty good.
I was watching some live stream or something. Might have been some MDE shit, but they made a joke like, "Hey, yeah, can we edit Subway Surfers in on the bottom half of the screen?"
It's like the best ongoing bit in everything right now is just shoving ADHD dopamine thrill in the corner and calling it a day.
Yeah.
Honestly, I might do
Well,
that
like the
with
past
the
couple of
with
weeks,
this one. I might put a Subway
yeah,
Surfers in the corner.
that'd be funny as fuck. Like I fully support you doing that. I think that would be hilarious, and it would probably give us more viewers.
That would be
Um,
something funny to look at. And then on the other corner, I could have Lanky Box or whatever, just sped up in the corner.
yes. Dude, did you know that there's girl versions of the Lanky Box guys?
What? No
They have,
way.
yeah, there's like girl versions. Yes, there is. Justine and I think her name's Alex or something like that.
Damn.
And there's so but the lore behind them is that they're supposed to be the sisters of the Lanky
Oh.
Box guys.
I
Um,
thought I
and
Justine fell.
Justine,
I
which
thought
is
I Justine fell off, and she
she did
became
fall
Lanky
off, and
Box.
yeah, she got plastic surgery to turn Asian, and now she's on the Lanky Box show.
That's
No,
crazy.
but fucking Justine, which would be friend of the show, Lanky Box Justin's sister. She they dress her exactly like him, like
That's
exactly
awesome.
like same hoodie, same jeans, same fucking shoes, and the only difference is that she's a girl and she has like long purple hair instead of like the purple like scene kid hair that friend of the show Justin Lanky Box
Oh,
has.
well, they're the
Um,
adopted twin sisters. That's why they look
and
different.
then, ooh, they can fuck them. Dude, they can have sex with them. What
Uh,
if Lanky Box just like
I'm
one
okay
day
without
they
thinking
upload
about
a
this.
video and one day they upload a video
Oh
and it's
gosh.
just like it looks like a normal Lanky Box video. There's soy chacking and you click on the video and you get your average Lanky Box intro. Hey guys, I'm Justin from Lanky. Or, fuck, I don't know. He talks some kind of way. His voice is kind of hard to do. But he's like, I'm Justin from Lanky Box, and today we're gonna be playing scary fucking huggy wuggy game, scary garden up and band game. And then he's like, let's go into it, and it's just a 45-minute foursome.
uh,
That's the rest of the video. It just cuts to no build up whatsoever. It just cuts to like hardcore sex for the rest of the video.
I,
Wouldn't that be awesome? The best thing ever.
I'm okay without thinking about this. That is very vile, honestly. I do not appreciate this imagery.
Yeah, that might be one of the worst things I've said on the show. I'm
Honestly,
talking about the
I don't
lanky
know.
box.
I don't know what to do
The
with that.
lanky box. Maybe we should just end the show here. Maybe that was
Nah, it's
maybe
fine.
too funny
It's
for radio.
fine.
No. Um,
Did you see
I guess
that?
2K
Oh, you're talking about 2K. Yeah, what's up?
2K announced that they're coming out with a new game from like one of their franchises. And well, when I heard this, my first thing was like, "Oh my God, they're coming out with NBA 2K25." Yes! Yes! Oh man, fuck yeah, 2K25. They announced it. I thought they were never gonna announce 2K25. But no, it's either in reality, it's either gonna be a new Borderlands game, which I doubt, a new BioShock game, which maybe, I don't know, I'm like 50-50 on that.
They
And
are
then,
trying to
or
make
it could
one.
be, yeah, well, it could also be a new Mafia game, which
Ooh.
that's what I'm hoping. I want to see
Well,
a mafia game set in the 80s when
guess
the
what I
mafia
just
is like on its
scrolled
end.
down to here?
What?
They are working on a new BioShock, a new
Yo!
a new Mafia, and
Oh!
NFL 2K.
Wow! Yes! Yes! NFL 2K! Yes! Oh
It's
my
life
god! Yes!
changing. Yeah.
I've never been so happy in my life. NFL 2K is coming out. Yes! Dude, fuck him. NFL 2K. Fuck that game. It can go to hell. Fuck it.
But yeah, Bioshock, I guess it would be 4 technically. If you say Infinite would be 3, uh, is in
Yeah.
development. And Mafia 4 is in development, which is pretty
I'm
cool.
I'm just waiting on Mafia 4. If the new BioShock is good, um, yeah, I'll probably buy it too. Because I like BioShock. Do you
Yeah.
think the new BioShock, like, so the first two were underwater,
Yeah.
Infinite was in the air. Do you think this one's going to be on land? Because
My
I don't think
guess
any game on that before.
my guess is that it's gonna be the origin story of the Underminer from The Incredibles.
Ew, the Underminer. That's a
Yeah.
horrible name.
Yeah, but that's what his
Dude,
name was.
the
He's literally
graphics
like
on
a
that are
little
really bad.
mole guy that has a giant drill, and he
And he
emerges from the
looks up
surface and
one
he
little
goes,
like,
"Yeah!" Because the sun hits him, and then he goes, "I'm gonna get you, Mr. Incredible!" And then the movie cuts off, if I remember right. I think that was the end of Incredibles 1.
really. I honestly do not remember the ending of Incredibles 1, but I watched that movie like all the time as a kid.
I
Like my
would
favorite
like
scene,
I would
this
like the
scene,
shit out of a
go
game
ahead.
like that. I would like the shit out of a game that's like underground people. That would be sick as hell. It would
I mean,
remind me
technically
of
you can do
Metro.
that oh yeah. Yeah, Metro. I was gonna say you can technically do that in Minecraft.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Um, but why would you want to do that when you can fight the Ender Dragon?
Yeah, Ender Dragon.
Actually,
Um.
actually, the Ender Dragon's weakness is, yeah, shut up, nerd. That's what I say to people that talk like that. Shut up, nerd.
Hell yeah. And the guy that made Bioshock, Ken
Yeah.
Levine or whatever, he has his own studio now and he's working on a new game called like Janus or Judas or something like that. And it looked pretty
What's
cool.
that?
I will read a synopsis. Judas takes place on Mayflower, a generation ship traveling through space carrying the last remnants of humanity. The ship is run by 3 individuals, and you have to decide who to side with. Computers control the entire society, including grooming the human residents to model citizens. The game's main character has been broken free of that direction, and whatever they do changes the situation on the Mayflower.
Huh.
I do not
That's
know a
a
release
fucking
day, but it's interesting.
that's a really fucking uncreative name for that ship. Like the second most famous fucking boat behind the Titanic ever that
Yeah.
brought people to America. Yeah, this will be symbolic.
What's
Like whatever.
goofy is that it was technically announced in 2015, And then people started making fun of it and saying that it was in development hell in 2022. And then in
Okay.
December at the Game Awards, they showed the announcement trailer, and they're expecting it to release in March of 2025.
Damn, boy.
Remember that
No,
picture of the guy
um,
reacting to a video and he has his tongue sticking out? And it says, "She's 14, Zam."
yeah.
The thumbnail is insane.
I saw some like ghetto ass clickbait thumbnail similar to that, but it was like I think it was like some black like KSI hype beast type dude, and he was like going up to girls and probably just saying like, "Hey, bitch, you want to have sex with me or something?" And I guess that's considered a prank to some people. I don't see the prank aspect there, but whatever. Um, no, but the thumbnail was like this dude talking to some chick, and then it was like, "Look at that ass," like ACC instead of ASS, and it was like, "Damn!" It's like, dude, how did I find this? And what? Like, I'm definitely not gonna fucking watch it.
That's fucking
But I
crazy.
that yeah, I was at work and I was just thinking about like how unhinged thumbnails are nowadays.
Yeah.
Like one thing I don't understand about like modern thumbnail making, like for clickbait shit, is why do they have to like stretch people's eyes to make them like giant? Have you ever noticed that?
In some video thumbnails, that is the case. In others, it's Mr. Beast getting a shit ton of filters on his face to look as pretty as possible. And then I guess they had 100 or so different thumbnails for the 1-year-old to 100-year-old challenge or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you do not need 100 thumbnails of Mr. Beast's super duper Photoshop face to like make something
Yeah, and
good out of your video.
superimposing him. Yeah, and then superimposing him over like an army of fucking like Squid Game people or something
Yeah,
behind him. When
yeah.
in reality it's just a Photoshop. Like what the fuck?
And what's funny
Sam
is,
Hyde actually.
yeah, what's up?
Oh, go ahead.
You're good.
No, okay. Sam Hyde, does uh he does clickbait thumbnails, but he does them, I guess, ironically.
Yeah.
Like it'll literally like the video title will be clickbait too. It'll be like, Sam Hyde and Nick watch fried TikToks or something, and they don't watch a single TikTok. And but the thumbnail will just be like Sam Hyde like I don't know, like mid laugh or something, and
Mm,
like there'll just be like a bunch of like random shit behind him, just like random fucking videos, and
yeah.
it'll just like have an arrow point, like a big red arrow pointing at Sam on the thumbnail, and it just says "fried" in all capital fucking letters. And every time I see those thumbnails, they make me laugh because it's just like people like do that shit like seriously,
Yeah.
and that just blows my mind. I don't know.
Mr. Beast. Sorry, I had a stroke and I just said him again instead of what I was gonna bring up. Smosh.
Mystery.
Smosh Pit has the Try Not to Laugh series, and they
Of course.
uploaded a thumbnail of one of their production assistant guys. I think is his title, and it is
Yeah.
a very nice looking Mexican descent man, I believe. But if I'm wrong, I apologize. Uh, and then in the middle, it's Lady with Booba. And then on the right is generic white man 4, and they're all laughing. And then I refreshed the page, and they changed it so that the Mexican guy and the white guy were wearing masks, and the lady stayed the same. And I was like, you don't have to change it. Why are you changing it?
Just smile for the thumbnail. Just pretend
Yeah,
like you're having a good time. Fine. Maybe
like
put some words in it.
yeah,
You
like
don't have to do all that extra shit.
and then I don't know if you know who this is, but Anthpo, a YouTuber who was in college and then took a year off, came back recently, and he
Yeah.
has a video where gets predictions about his future by five witches, and the thumbnail used to be one of the witches, and now it's just a picture of him. And I was like, why'd you change it? The witch picture was fine. What are you doing?
Yeah. Talk about a fucking nightmare blood rotation. Five witches and that fucking guy.
And he was like, "I'm coming back on YouTube, and I'm gonna gloat about how much money I wasted on making videos, and then I'm gonna spend 2 years to make monthly uploads a thing, and all this garbage." And I'm like, dude, just post like a normal person. You didn't have to throw like $140,000 into 24 video budgets. That is ridiculous. But that's what he did. I do not agree with the idea of doing so, but that's what he did. So
How
yeah,
out for him?
what's up?
How did it work out for him?
Well, he just uploaded his first video of the 24 new ones yesterday, and it was him
Ah,
dressed as a furry for 6 months and being initiated into a furry group. Uh, I did not
well,
watch any of it, and apparently no one else did too because it's under 300,000 views, I believe. So there's that.
yeah, who wants to watch flop? I wouldn't want to watch that shit. I want nothing to do with furries. Absolutely nothing.
Like,
They're all
he's.
like, oh,
I
furries
don't
are.
get it. He took a year off.
They were angry.
He took a year off and then, uh, like, put so much money and 6 months of his time into being a furry, and that's the first video. So, what did he do with the other half a year besides make like 23 videos with a bunch of money for no reason? I do not know. And it's kind of upsetting me.
Well, yeah, the other 23 videos are probably going to suck if you spent 6 whole fucking months allegedly fucking dedicated to being a furry. You know, I don't know that don't add up
Yeah,
to me.
and in the background, he's been working as a part of a parody K-pop group, and he is the director and producer of their music videos. But on recent music videos, they have left the director producer credit as a blank space for some reason. Even though he came back, so I'm confused there. Um,
Maybe he got kicked out of his own music group.
there's a chance. There's a chance that might have been what happened, which is kind of funny. Um, he's like the Zayn of their group, if you know One Direction lore, which you probably don't, but it's okay.
No, I know who Zayn is, and I know Harry Styles, and I don't know the other two lads, but I want to fuck them in their supple butts.
But yeah, it's
Oh, oh, Harry. Did you have you ever not to cut you off? Have you ever read gay One Direction like Wattpad stories before?
no, no.
Dude, it's a fucking shit. It's it's like the worst writing ever on the worst topic ever. So like you'll just have shit like Harry Styles and fucking Zayn were out hanging out one day. Never says what they're doing, where they are. There's no establishment of like a plot.
Yeah,
They're just hanging out, talking, and then eventually They kiss. Eventually, Harry moves in and kisses Zayn on the mouth.
Oh
And
gosh.
Harry's like, I'm so embarrassed. And Zayn was like, oh, it's okay, Harry. It's okay.
If
And
I
then
remember
they
right,
now, now they,
if I
they
remember
all
right,
do.
the After movies. Do you know the After movies? Um,
Uh, are they shit?
Apparently all of those are just One Direction fan fiction movies that somehow got greenlit into their own franchise, which is
What
weird.
the fuck?
Yeah, there's like
I saw,
After, Ever After, After, or some stupid shit, and it just kept going.
what the fuck? That sounds like it sucks. Sounds horrible. I saw apparently Harry Styles, my boyfriend Harry Styles, was in like I don't even think this is a recent movie. I think this is like old news, but I just heard about it recently. That motherfucker was in like some World War II movie, and I don't know. He just doesn't seem very soldierly to me, I guess.
Mm.
You know, just with all the dancing and stories about him having sex with Zayn from One Direction. Not very soldierly to me. Not that being gay makes somebody less soldierly. I just, if you're gay and you're in One Direction, you know, it kind of just, it adds up. I'll put it that way, you know?
So, even though I'm not much of a One Direction stan, I'm surprised I know so much about it. Um, the one thing that always made me laugh about One Direction is that there's at least one dude in every song that does nothing. He just dances in the background and
Yeah.
has no vocals.
Yeah. He's like Takeoff. They have to take turns playing, seeing who's Takeoff on
That's
this
awesome.
song.
That's awesome. I miss Migos. It's a sad thing that one of them passed away. Um,
Yeah.
Very
Well,
good
well,
group.
I remember when, yeah, I remember when that happened. I think it was Offset that they killed. They killed Offset. And then I was like I remember thinking like, man, it would suck if they killed Takeoff. Like that guy just like had almost no bars throughout the entirety of Migos. He like did nothing. And
You
then
got them mixed up, buddy. I'll search it out real
really?
quick. Yeah, let me just
No, Takeoff
search it
was
out.
that didn't do it.
I gotta look at career apparently to find this. It was Takeoff passed away, not Offset.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, no. Yeah, really living up, well, dying up to his name, I guess, you know, getting taken off the face of the earth by some gunman.
yeah, it was at a
But
bowling alley in
yeah,
Texas. That
man,
sucks.
man, what the hell a brother doing bowling?
I
Ain't no
just
brothers out bowling.
I just know it sucks because Migos was like one of those groups that at first you're like, oh, they're fucking annoying, they're stupid. And then they started making
Yeah.
a lot of good stuff, you know? And it was like, oh shit, there's actually potential here. I kind of like this group. And then
Yeah.
poor Takeoff.
When Bad and Bougie came out, I remember that album, like everybody was blasting that shit, including me. I was fucking listening to that shit a lot though. I really liked it. But
Yeah,
I never really listened to them after that album kind of fell out of the rotation. Um, I'm sure they still have good stuff. I just never really cared to look.
I just know when it comes to rap stuff, there's a lot to cover with Drake Kendrick. We might not go into it because we're nearing the end of time here, but
Yeah,
there's a lot of
that's
stuff
just
there for sure.
no. I just I heard from reliable sources that Kendrick is winning the war, and I just kind of hate Drake for like no reason. I just think he's lame and he sucks. So I mean, I guess that's good. That's the only thing I've really paid attention to.
Yeah,
And
I
also, Drake self snitched, I think, about like having sex with Millie Bobby Brown, whoever the fuck that is, or
That's
something. He did his
that's
flip,
that's 11.
allegedly.
That's 11 from Stranger Things. That girl.
Is she hot or? Oh wait, is
Uh,
she still a minor?
she is no longer a minor, and she's married already,
Okay.
which is baffling.
Well, I have a gun, so we'll see how much longer she stays married.
That's a fucking awesome statement there. Man.
That was pretty good. I'm proud of that one. I put in good work right there.
The only thing that really peeves me about Stranger Things is that it's taken them 9 years to complete the show.
Really? It's been around for that fucking long?
Yeah, it,
9 years?
yeah, dude, it's taken a bit.
So it
Um,
came out in 2015.
I might have to
What the
fact check
fuck?
myself. It might be even older than.
I feel like it came out. I feel like it came out like earlier than that,
I'm pulling
or
it
not
up.
earlier, later than.
I'm loading it up. The first season was in 2016, and it won't be done until
Yeah.
2025.
What the fuck? All the
Yeah.
kids are like, aren't they kind of outgrowing the Stranger Things thing?
Yeah, they're all like 23. So they have
Yeah, no, they're
to
like our age.
like
Maybe we should get
CGI
them.
them down to where they need to be age-wise for it to work out.
Do they actually do
Yeah.
that or no?
Yeah, they did that in season 4 for like flashbacks.
Damn.
They made Millie Bobby
Um,
Brown have a body double, and then they just pasted her old face onto the body double. It was so dorky.
that's funny as fuck.
I just know
Yeah,
now
I've
that
watched.
Finn Wolfhard is like 22 and he has to look like he's 15 again. It's gonna take a while
That's
to fix that shit.
yeah. Well, like there's like the phenomenon too that like due to like decreasing testosterone rates, like I mean this is more for like young men, but like they look younger overall as they grow up.
Yeah.
Like I know like in my situation, people will like ask me like how old are you? And when I tell them 24, they're like, "Oh, I thought you were like 18 or 19." Um, so I feel like that's going to be very hard in the future for like child actors just because like it'll just be harder to keep them looking like super fucking young, like
Yeah.
younger than they would have looked had they been born like I guess 30 years prior or something, for example. Um, yeah, no, that's fucked up.
I know they had to do that with It Chapter 2. They filmed Finn
Oh,
Wolfhard when he was like 18, and then they had to CGI him down to like 15 in that movie for
damn.
flashbacks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I remember I watched the first one in theaters and I thought the bitch that plays Beth, I was like, damn, she's really fucking hot.
Yeah.
And I was a minor at the time I said that.
Mm.
Just saying, putting
Mm.
that out there. So I legally could say that she was hot.
Understandable.
Um, yeah, you know, gotta keep the legal A's or whatever at bay.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm pulling up who that girl was because I honestly forgot, and
It's like Sophia something.
my shit is not loading. There we go. That was kind of
It's like
shit.
or Sophia Lilith or something like that.
Maybe Lilith.
I think
Lilith.
Lilith. Good.
She is
How old is she?
she is 22.
Yeah, she's so fucking hot. I want to fuck her.
She's in a movie coming up with Dave Bautista called Trap House.
Really?
Yeah,
Batista?
Dave
What the fuck?
Bautista is gonna look like a pedophile in that one.
Oh, really? Are they just like doing Lolita, but like adding drugs to it, I guess?
Yeah, in
Really?
El
How did
Paso,
I?
Texas, an undercover DEA agent, Dave Batista, and his partner embark on a game of cat and mouse with their teenage children as a group of thieves.
What the fuck?
Technically, there is crimes involved in that movie, so technically you got it right.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, I guess.
That's
Maybe I'll
something.
go see that in theaters
I don't even know when
because
that
my new,
shit comes out. Let me try to see if it pulls up.
well, I mean, my new girlfriend Sophia Lillis is in it, so I want to support my new girlfriend.
Yeah, there's no release day for it. It looks like they just
Wow.
started filming like a week ago.
Well, is Rockstar Games coming out with this movie? Hey yo, got him.
She was also the elf girl in Dungeons and Dragons movie.
She was in the movie too. Damn. I just know she was in It. That's it.
Yeah.
And It Too. It's Chapter Two.
She was also Gretel in Gretel and Hansel, a spooky movie.
Oh yeah, isn't that like Hansel and Gretel, but they have guns or some shit? Like really dumb idea.
uh, all I get is a grim fairy tale. So let me pull this up.
I'm pretty sure it's just the Hansel and Gretel story, but it has guns.
Oh, they have supernatural abilities.
Oh, okay. So they like do like ice blast power on the witch, and they do like
Yeah.
fire attack, and
Oh,
like they
that's.
come in the witches, and Sophia Lillis is like, because she has red hair, so obviously she has the fire powers. She comes in and she's like, "Oh, a big evil fat bitch fucking witch in front of me, fire attack," and then that bitch dies. That's the end of the movie. It's like fucking 5 minutes.
Hmm.
It's how long that movie is, for real,
She was
in game.
also in Asteroid City, a movie I should have seen, but I haven't seen yet.
That movie sounds like
Asteroids
it's
Asteroid City has so many notable actors, though it's retarded. It has
like who
Scarlett
could possibly.
Johansson, Tom
Oh
Hanks,
damn.
Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody, uh, Stephen Park, Asian man who is very funny, Maya Hawke, Ethan Hawke's daughter, Steve Carell, Matt Dillon, William Defoe, Margot Robbie, and Jeff Goldblum.
Ending off that list with Jeff Goldblum is kind of funny.
That's
I don't
fucking
know why. It just
crazy.
struck a chord with. I'm thinking I might go and buy another T-shirt because I don't know.
Shit.
I've been pacing back and forth this entire podcast, and I just see myself in the mirror. And I'm like, dude, where did I go wrong?
Why
There's
do
just
I
no.
look this way?
Why do I look like fucking dog shit? Fuck. Like it's a black T-shirt. It's not supposed to be doing this. It's supposed to be hiding this.
Oh shit.
And I fucking look at it. Maybe I can stretch this T-shirt out enough to where it'll stop making me look weird. I don't know. If I suck in, do I look good?
Oh
Yeah, I
shit.
guess kinda. I don't know. From the front, I look like I have pecs. From the side, you can tell that I have tits. So,
You're the
yeah,
perfect androgynous pair.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's looking rough today. It's Fit's looking rough, dude.
Well, alright. You ready to spout out a outro?
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the show. It's been another expert, amazing, legit. This is the legit podcast, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Shane. This is my main ulterior, aka Ronnie, and we signing off, homie.
See ya.
Peace out.
Everyone knows that you can. I feel it more.